Oh, now it works. Now it works. It works. I'm gonna wait a whole minute before I switch screens, though. I'm gonna wait a whole minute before I switch screens. Can't stop me waiting. I'm interested now to see what happens with this. Is it gonna be a black screen? Yeah, that's what I thought. I may have to restart the stream, everybody. Some technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm gonna, let's just restart this computer. Let's just restart this computer. It's not loading anyways. Fun times, fun times. I think what's happening is my, you know, the little bricks that you use to connect your laptops to everything. I forget what those things are called. I think my little box of connected wire thingies is no longer working. Because it's no longer powering my MacBook. And I'm not sure why. Because it's getting power. It's powering my monitor just fine. So we'll see what happens when we restart here. See what happens here. Oh, you can see it now. Okay, so now it's working. Doxing my name yet again, but I'm not too worried. You guys know my name. You know my name. We lost signal again. Why do we lose signal? We got signal for a second. There we go. There we go. I don't know why my background changed. That really bothers me. That really bothers me. That the background changed. Yeah, let's quit this. Quit this. Well, I'll do for now. Ideally, we just have it black. There we go. And then the other thing is, hopefully now I can go to sound. There we go. So now you should be able to hear if I play something on the computer, Compudora. So I think we're good now. I'm curious what's open in my tabs here. So we're on the march towards Neotropolis, which is at the end of the month. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little apprehensive. So we're trying to wrap everything up sooner than later. And get things going. One thing I really need to test, I'm going to build yet again, is we're going to test our neobands. I gotta go grab the other neoband, but we actually got to start the app now. And we're on the home stretch. We got placeholders for everything at this point, but now we just got to make it look pretty. I guess we don't have placeholders for this box, but that's like it. So we're gonna log in, and I started redoing this box. Somehow I lost the icons, but that's fine. So what we're trying to do is kind of like wrap things in a little bit better than what we've been doing. I think what's going to happen is when every time you sign in, it's going to write to your wristband. I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to read and write the wristband. And I think we'll see how that goes. Oh, but we're getting ads in a minute as well. So I'm kind of trying to get this going. Like this, basically, I'm trying to get this sync box to work right. So we're gonna work with our buddy Claude here. If we can find the Claude, there we are. And then we may play with OpenClaw a little bit later. It was being frustrating earlier. Well, we'll get it going. We'll just start OpenClaw right now. We were trying to change its voice earlier because I showed it to some friends. And they're like, they didn't like the voice I picked out. So we're gonna try and do talk mode again. Hey, Claude, are you with me? You're not Claude. You're. I said the wrong name. I'm tired. I'm already tired. This is going great. I'm sorry, Rook. I said your name incorrectly. How you doing? Someone gave me a message.
Doing good, thanks. You?
Oh, pretty good. Your voice sounds wrong. Is there something amiss?
Friend?
You don't sound like you're using the TTS voice. What we got going on here?
Missing the API key in this session. Checking.
The API key was supposed to be an environment variable, but I did restart my machine.
Found it. Current voice is Eric. CJVG5QZ086 Huff 0 well. Let me swap it to Callum.
Okay, thank you.
The API key isn't in your envy. I only added the voice ID. Where do you normally store your 11 labs key? Need to add that too.
It was an environment variable.
Where's that? In your docs send or somewhere else? I can add it for you.
I'm not sure where you saved it to as an environment variable, so I'm not sure where you put it.
Only voice ID is in envy. No API key. Let me find where your key lives and add both to your envy.
Yeah, keep putting the freaking key. I definitely think I'm going to probably orchestrate this a little bit later, differently.
I can't find the plain key. It's stored in OpenClaw config and redacted. Where's your 11 labs API key? If you have it somewhere, email, notes, keychain, send it to me and I'll add it to your envy.
Hey Rook, let's worry about this later. I think I'm just going to turn off TTS for now.
Deal.
So I've been using OpenClaw a little bit, but it's been a little buggy. I did like when it was. I feel like if Claude code was still available with OpenClaw, that's like so far been like the best experience. Right now I'm using Minimax. It seems to be behaving a little bit better today. I'm just gonna let that run in the background there for a bit. I don't think we need to do anything with it at the moment. We're gonna try and focus on our app here. What have we done since the last commit? I have forgotten and would like a summary. So we're gonna get some data here. All right, so I keep putting off pushing on the machine because I keep moving forward with this build. Okay, compound. What do we got going on? Did the comments? Yes, that's fine. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Here's a summary of everything changed last commit. Dead drop, new name, data spike, Rust backend. I'm just gonna move forward with this. I'm like, this kind of scares me, all these changes, because I changed a bunch of stuff. These create inquiries, sync activity records for tracking, and sync buttons, taps per player. Okay. So we make a commit. And then we're going to do yet another build. We're going to try and launch yet another build. I'm very yellow. We'll fix that. Not sure why I'm so yellow. I don't know if that's any better. I'm a little less yellow now. Let's just push. Is this the right branch? Yep, push. Push to the main. Merge dev. Git push. GCO dev. So that should hopefully do everything correctly. So that should launch very freshest. We should then see a new build happening, I think. Yep, there's our new build. There's our new build. Disappear. I'd like to refactor this component. Can we make it look more like a sports gauge with a sync button below with the icon and the number of successful syncs for each. That's not how you spell syncs. This is how you spell syncs. Number of successful syncs for each next to it. We can then have underneath each a sync button. I gotta spell underneath right. Underneath each a sync button. We could then have underneath sync button that opens different modals for completion of a successful sync for each. We should remove. Do we still have it open? I gotta log back in. I gotta log back in. Bam. Also, does this say 417 or 418? For 18.6.17, that's what I'm reading. So let's get that going. We should remove, is it this guy? Yeah. The box above the buttons that say terminal or 18 syncs, as it seems to count with every click of any of these buttons, which is not what we wanted. Hopefully that works. I misspelled grid. I misspelled grid. Oh well, you know. Oh well. Now we gallop. Now we're off to the races. We're galloping. So what we're trying to do right now is trying to fix this. This is wrong. It's gonna be bigger like that. So I'm not too worried. I may actually see if we can expand this into the next quadrant, because ideally I just fit up this whole area here and make these buttons a little bigger. Because we tried to make this kind of match this guy a little bit. I'm not quite like this. I need to change to white. And it just keeps adding this phasey thing. So the idea is like each one of these has different pieces of data to sync. They're little games that they can go with our affiliate groups. So ideally you're gonna have neoband. I think we gotta make the neoband one stand out a lot more than the rest. But we will see. We'll see what the AI comes up with. We will see what the AI comes up with. Oh, it's waiting. And I'm very tempted to So kind of waiting on this, kind of waiting on this. Oh, because the fill colors. Okay, wasn't able to test this in the browser since it's a Tory app. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Make it full screen again. Make it full screen again. We're going to now try and test one more time. This is all we're doing. It's just debugging like crazy. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know where it came up with these numbers because we didn't. Wasn't able to test in the browser since it's a Tory app. Why would you, okay. Make the icon bigger and more like a, and where are the values coming from for each? Can the sync button be larger and square-ish to stand out? I may take a moment and just go take a step back, be like, give me all the Okay, so it says it's changed. I'm sorry I'm getting quiet. It's just been a long day, and I know I should be more talky when I do this. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like in. That looks stupid. Wow, look at those typos. Server and Crux Industries or Cruise Industries. Cruise Industries. Right, so we're just trying to get this, what we're doing right now is we're trying to get this little area to look cool. Because what I want is just a bigger icon and a number and the word sync. I didn't kind of want it like this, but, oh, there we go. There we go. Can we remove the fill meter? it just a large number, possibly from a cool cyberpunk header or a title font. Doop doop doo doop doop doo doop 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 boo boo doop doop doo doop doop doo doop 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 boo boo. Kind of weird that you see the big old icon. That's better. All right, so hopefully that'll be good. So we're gonna add hopefully a date here. But ideally, I liked it when they were just like never, 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 never. Nice. Sync. Cancel. It's we got the pieces there. I just don't think. I just don't think they're the right. Three hours ago, 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago. I think this is gonna be really cool if I get this done the way I want it this week. Let me double check something. Well, actually, I could just check. Okay, that's still up. I need to plug in my phone. Hold on one sec, dudes. I just realized my phone's dying. My phone is dying. My phone is dying. I don't have. That's not where it is. Un momento, my dudes. Un momento. I need to get something going here. I need to remember. There it is. I was trying to find where I put my backpack. Where did I put my backpack? So I need these two guys for sure. That's not what I was looking for. Is it in here? Yeah, found it. Good news, I found my charger cables. Quick intermission, guys. I'll be right back. I shall return. Okay, I'll be right back. Un momento. Un momento. Okie dokie, my dudes. I'm gonna take a little bit more time here, and we're gonna get some water, get some tea going. I think it's tea time. I made a mess earlier. My apologies to everybody. I say apologies to everyone, but it's me that has to clean up the mess, right? All right, so let's get some hot water going, and then I think I want this nice tea that's good for like clearing your throat. It's annoying because like I was told it's allergies. I don't think it's allergies. I think sometimes when I get sick, I'm sick for like a few months, and it's just like it's like you know, we see those graphs where like it goes down and it just kind of like goes in a straight line forever. That's like that, where I'm just a little sick for like months at a time. It started off really, really bad though, so. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm slowly, ever so slowly starting to feel better. The problem is though, I need some tea. We'll get some tea going here. We'll get some tea going. And it's, I think we'll get this little box squared away, and then I think what we might do is test our game. We'll see. We'll see what we got going on here. Un momento. Un momento. Okie dokie. Okay, hold on. Recap. Refactor and sync rate component for TS supposed to be usually out. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got going on. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Got a lot going on. Here it is. That looks the same. What were we trying to change just now? What were we trying to change just now? Time to flow. Just now, 5 minutes ago, 3 hours ago, 2 days ago, and never. It was relative time, 5 minutes, photos. Actually, let me ask it. Maybe I did that. Are the relative times periodic or fixed? They're fixed. Like, does it also do 2 hours ago and the see if we can figure out my typos. Let's see if we can figure out my typos. Oh, I'm back. I think we need to also bring back the magic stick in a sec. I think we have the elements needed, but I'm not content with the layout of the component, and we make the icons even larger. And let's see what else we got going on here. What else we got going on here? Yeah. Aspect of that component needs to be larger to fill the space. I feel like we need to consider more of a sports app with large buttons. Wow, look at how bad my typos are. I don't know how far we're going to get. We'll see where we end up with this. Yeah, so like what it is I don't like I feel like this needs to fit bigger. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's much better. I feel like that's much better, huh? Above the I think that's a better. I think we're almost where it needs to be. I just want this to be. Yeah, that's better, 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 better. Let's see if we can bump it. And I also want the icons even bigger. Yeah, that's better. It's still working on it. Ooh. It's still, that's better. I think we do need to make the fonts. I think we'll make it white. We need to make the label white or green. Green or white would pop out more. This is fine. Okay, that looks right. We just got to get it smaller. I'm going to make it a little smaller here. Did it finish what I was going to do? Text is XL, yeah. Sync. The sync button text appears aligned to the top. It needs to be vertically aligned. Center. The green label needs to be a size smaller, and it needs more padding top and bottom as it overlaps the hours timestamp. Getting there, getting there. Well, that's looking much better. That's looking much better. Okay. See what it does now. They'll log us out. I think I just need to tell it. Wow, my typing's gone out the window. My typing's gone out the window. So right now, guys, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get the design to look, you know, copacetic. And you can tell that there's some padding, some margin issues. We don't want it touching the top of this line, so that needs to be pushed down. You can see the text is covering this guy. I'm probably going to tell this the timestamp to be white because that seems to be kind of lost at the moment. These scores will probably get changed in a moment as what is that? There's a big pound sound on the wall. So we're trying to clean this up right now. It's coming along. It's almost there. But we will see. We will see where we're gonna end up with this. Okay, I'm gonna open close this. I don't trust that got updated correctly. I don't trust that got updated correctly. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That's what we want to do. But this is definitely coming along. Like there's a lot of little futzy things we got to do. But we're almost at the point where we're like just fixing bugs, which is great. Okay, so this is, I'm going to try something. I think I could just do this. This may eat up all my tokens, but I'm curious if this will work better. So where is Claude? Go to Claude, we go here, we go desktop, then we go date modified today. Date modified today. So hopefully it'll just look at that and be like, oh, okay, I get what's going on here. And then once it does that, what I want to do is the timestamps there, I want to put that in white. That's kind of hard to read. Like this gray, I don't know how well this is like right. The other thing is like these buttons have hover states. I'm realizing we don't have hover states on touchscreen. So we'll see. So fix that a little bit. That's a lot better than what it was. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Now everything fit. Look how this fits now. That's great. That's perfect. Did I fix that? No. Let's see if it fixes this now. So now it's looking at the other buttons, which is funny because I was about to tell them to go look at the other buttons. And then I may make these, if like I like the pink on this, so I may go back and tell it to make these buttons bright pink. But like hopefully what's going to happen at the event is that people won't really need to use this. People will need to use this, so we will see. Okay, it claims it fixed it. Oh yeah, it's fixed now. Beautiful. Okay. What color should we have that? I guess white. That's better. That's more of what I was thinking. That's more of what I was thinking. Okay, so that's better. Let's see if we could change these icons. My brain's like kind of like not all there right now. Like I don't know. It is what it is. It's getting late. So I'm just trying to do what I can at the moment. So I think I know I can mess with these icons a bit here. So we gotta get the NeoNav icon. So let's grab NeoNav icon is this guy. I don't know if there's a white one. I don't know if we have. I don't know if we ever did a white NeoNav. That's Kitty. But I guess I'll just take the existing, just the arrows there. Well, let's actually go off that NeoNav than that, because this is probably an easier icon to use. I think I have the code. I do have, I mean, I wrote the code, so I can just go to github.com, NeoNav team, auth portal. This should have, maybe under styles? Nope, not under styles. Pages. All the components, SVGs, components, logo, there we go. Is it really just two paths? That's crazy. Okay, so I've changed the way I've done this for a while now. So we're gonna make a NeoNav logo here. Okay, so we want, that's my Hightail mod. I don't want to update that. Why not updating them Hightail mod? Okay, so we got some, which one did I update? Was it the one? We could do 1 star. Copy. Paste. Rename. NeoNav. This gets pasted in. Oh, that's not right. We want it, the logo. Copy this guy. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the rest of this. Just paste this in here. Because what really changes is just this view box. think at least. So we may get rid of the stroke width, and let's get rid of stroke width. I don't think we need that. That's interesting. That's pink. We'll make this. This could be 1, 2, 3 white. This could be. We'll just see how this looks. We'll just see how this looks first. SVG, SVG. Neo. Don't need interface. Maybe we do. Neo props. Neo props, class name. Okay. What is this one doing? This one doesn't have anything. This just says expert default. Okay, so then we can go back to use portal. And then we can change globe to import. Yeah, neonav. I think we have to keep globe. Let's find out. Neonav. Okay, so that's neonav. Where is my reader? There's my reader. 000. That's weird. Oh, that's a different wristband. Interesting. That's gonna load pretty nicely, though. It looks like these are getting colors. What I might do is I'm a little confused because I managed to color this guy. This guy already has colors. It has white in there, I thought. Nope, stroke none. Current color. That's what it is. Okay, so that's better. I think we need to do see, it just gets lost. It just gets lost. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make an executive decision here. And we're going to change this guy. I think the top one's right, but we need this one to be like a gray. See how that looks. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Just a gray in there. I'm wondering. Actually, you know what I could do is I could do current color and then just do class name. And we'll just toss and tail in 75, I think. Let's look up Talon real quick. Yeah, it's just opacity 75. What did I type then? What did I type? Did I not like what I typed? I misspelled opacity. That's what it was. I misspelled opacity. I'm not doing great here. Yeah, there we go. Let's make it a little bit darker though. That's sticking out too much. We'll do opacity 50. There we go. There we go. We got the Neo band. We got the... And I may go at some point replace this, but that's what it's going to be for right now. Just to move this forward. We got the Crux, we got the Neo Nav, and we got, oh, my friend's logo. So we're going to open up Illustrator. And we're going to kind of take an existing image that he liked, and we're just going to vectorize it. And he wanted like... we'll mess with it. He kind of wanted it to be like a devil, like literally a Hellraiser. You want like a razor. We're gonna do a new file, 100 pixel, create. And I like this size because it's pretty much the size of icons, 100 by 100. I'm gonna go cancel file place. Is that still a thing? Yeah. It's still place. We'll go to the desktop, to the desktop, and then we took the screenshot earlier, so we're just gonna place this guy. And then with place, you kind of just resize it however you want. So we'll do that. This is the shape he wanted. And we're just gonna do image trace. And we're gonna do 2 colors, why not? See where we end up. Okay, that works. Object, expand, okay. And then we're just gonna ungroup, and we're going to delete the background. The easiest way to delete the background is go object, ungroup. Okay, so that's the background. Delete all the white space that exists with this. I think that's it. Yeah, so that's all we wanted. Okay, that's even better. Get rid of all this schmutz. I think we gotta clean this up. I'm gonna clean this up real quick. Oh, we're just gonna use the eraser tool. Make it nice and big. Get rid of all the schmutz on there. And then I'm thinking what I want to do, just so the icon kind of fits better, like that. Or maybe like that. Something that just takes up the space better. That's all I'm really considering. It would be fun to make it look like a pentagram. Oh, maybe I can do a pentagram. That'd be kind of funny, huh? How do we make it look like a pentagram, though? Right, so I got one. We'll do it over here. Oh, time for ads, everybody. Time for ads. It's me right there. I'm just playing with the shapes right now. I think this is too busy. Because I was thinking something like this, right? A little circle of, little star of just blades, but I don't think that reads well. I don't think that reads well. Maybe this was rotated a bit. Something more like that. Maybe if I center it all. Nah, it's just not gonna read well. It would need to be like that. Maybe more like that. I think it's a fun idea, but I don't think that reads well. But he was thinking putting maybe put some devil horns on it or something. Well, maybe if we do it like this. Copy this one. Object transform mirror reflect. That's kind of funny. Maybe we rotate this a little bit. That might work better. Something that resembles horns a little bit more. Let's see if we could get like some ideas here. See, because that's what I think of when I think of Hellraiser. This is what he's thinking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just position it like these guys kind of have it like that. I think that's what we're gonna end up just doing because I don't have the patience to come up with a logo at the moment. Is what it is. Usually I do, but not right now. Maybe. Well, he said horns, but so demon shaving. This Sweeney Todd. It would be funny to put a. Yeah, let's try demon goatee. How does that look? Yeah, it would be funny to just put like a demon goatee in the razor blade, huh? Well, we're out of time. He just gets this. He can come up with his own logo later. He can come up with his own logo later. This is what he gets for now. Right, like that. Okay. File, export. Okay, so let's say save as. So this is my trick. You go save as, and then you go SVG, hit save, new SVG code, and then bam, here's your SVG, just like that, just like that. And then we copy all this, copy all this. We're gonna copy it again because now we gotta duplicate this. We're gonna duplicate, 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 duplicate. Isn't there another one that was very simple? Yeah, neoband icon. Duplicate. Copy, paste, rename. Hellraiser. And then now we gotta go back to this guy, go SVG code, copy it again, copying it again. Pretty quiet night. I'm glad I have two people watching tonight. Thank you for joining me on this little digital journey. Just a little digital journey. Right now we're just kind of cleaning up some code here. You see when you grab it from Adobe, it adds in a bunch of junk here. You don't need the classes, don't need the ID layer. I don't know why it always adds an ID. That's all you really need, except for this where it says CD. And what should have that said? I deleted something. Class. Oh, D. That C was from class. There we go. I was like, what is that from? The rest of this you need, and then this is Hellraiser. The Hellraiser is the name of this. Hellraiser is the name of this component. So make that, oops, not there. Pretty straightforward, Hellraiser, Hellraiser. So then we go back to, is it user portal? Yeah. So instead of one star here, we're going to do import. No, that's not what I wanted. Hellraiser from SVG Hellraiser. And then, yeah, we're going to replace one star with Hellraiser. Hellraiser, Hellraiser. And we don't need one star on here anymore. Save this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. We're going to scan. What happened to the one I was just using? It's this guy. And this guy. There we go. Oh, we screwed something up here. Oh, you know what it is? I know what we need to add. I know what we did wrong. Let's go back to Hellraiser. One thing is missing here. Bill equals current. We just did it. What was it just called? Current color. Bill equals current color. Oops. Bam. Right? So now when we take a look at it, we got a little Hellraiser. I feel like it needs... It's fine. Like he was saying maybe some devil ears. Let's just see if we can find devil horns. Vector devil horns, just toss them there. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. So we have on this wristband, okay, so I think at this point, we'll commit the work, and I think we're gonna try and get the Hellraiser component to work. Well, actually, you know what? We need to get I think what we need to do, we're done with the screen. I don't think we need all that. We're just trying to get these syncs to work now. Is the last bit here. We're gonna remove. I don't know. We got a lot of little futzy things to do here. Quit Illustrator. Don't save. We got a lot of little futzy things to do here. I'm a little curious about. Wait, sync? No. Wait, sync? No. Wait, sync? Cancel. So I think what we got to do is I'm debating a bit here is the problem. I'm debating. Okay, let's see where we ended up now. Input window and a keypad with letters only. Above this, we need to show the Crux Industries logo and add kiosk authentication. Above this, we need to show the Crux Industries and add kiosk as the logo. Header. Below, we need to say kiosk required. Please with the I think that'll be good like that. Okay, so we say kiosk to kiosk authentication required. Please return run. Oh, I can never write return. I always write run. Please return with hourly authentication phrase. Authentication. I can't spell authentication. Authentication. This hour's authentication phrase. Please return with this hour's authentication phrase. I'm gonna put my name in it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's my server. Nerdy's notes. Let's do that. Nerdy account T418 admin pass 123. Chaos to chaos authentication required. Let's make that. Please return. I think it'll be funny just to have please return with this. Please insert. Please slash this. Please fetch hourly authentication phrase. Kiosk authentication required. Please fetch hourly authentication phrase. Nerdy account T418 admin pass 123. I like that. I think that'll be fun. We need a new modal that shows an input window, and keypad, and a keypad of letters only. Above this, we need to show the Crux Industries logo, and I don't think that's actual word. And kiosk authentication as the header. Below this, we need to say kiosk authentication required. Please fetch all your authentication phrase. Ready account T4TMN pass 123. On submission, and below this, close and submit buttons. I have a list. Let's Google Docs. This is Google Docs. Google Docs. You can see all my Google Docs. You can see all my Google Docs. Where? Oh, it's Google Sheets. It's Google Sheets. That's what it was. And then I'm going to add on submit. Please check this list of 24-hour videos. Phrases, 1 per hour, starting 1 for each hour of the day. Please it says there's 23 lines, but we have 24 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I don't know why it said 23 because I start counting like 1. There's 1 right there. I don't know why I just did that. I don't trust when it says stuff sometimes. Okay. The submitted text matches the phrase, then the sync, then please save the activity as a successful Rux Industries sync. Successful. Close the modal. Okay, I'm gonna say cancel. Close the modal, then please, Plaz. I'm worried there's too much going on with this thing now. Please save the activity as a successful Crux Entry sync and close the modal. If the cancel button is pressed, close the modal, but do not save. I think that's all we need to do. Let's see how that goes. And then that'll be the Crux Industry one done. Be like 1 and done. I'm surprised I didn't run out of tokens yet. I thought I was gonna hit the limit by now. But we will see. We will see. Bum 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 para 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 pa pa para para param para 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 pa pa para para pam para para param pam 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 para 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 pam 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 para 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 pa pa pam para 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 pa 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 doop doo doop doo doop boop boop doo doop doo doop doo boop 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 doo boop 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 doo boop 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 doo. Okay, we're planning here. Neo Void, Data Run, Cyberlink, Void Sector. Bum, 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 bum. Bop, 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 bop. So we'd be fuddling. So hopefully, so the goal is we get that in there. All right. So that'll be this button. And then for Hellraiser, we're just gonna read the wristband and then see when they were last submitted. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. And then we'll have the crux in there. I'm hopeful I'll get all 3 of these in tonight. That'd be great. Get these all 3 in. And then we'll double check to see if it's writing the last game, right? Because the last game is this Ore Runner. That's what I'm worried about. Really worried about this Ore Runner game. This guy's reboot. He needs points. Make sure that this works correctly. Because right now I'm like using my mouse to drag around. I may go grab some water real quick. I think it's time for a little tea break. But yeah, so we'll get this going. We'll get the Crux Industries thing in there. I'm gonna send them a video, be like, this is what we're doing. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hi, how's it going? It's kind of weird. Like, this cough starts at around noon, and then it goes away a little bit in the evening, and then it's gone by the time I go to bed. So like right now, it's like the end of the worst of it. But I think what it is like if I lay down, it goes away. But if I'm sitting, like if I'm hunched over a computer, that's when it happens still. That's when it happens. That's when it happens. So we'll continue with this. And then we'll have that mini game. There's like a lot of little mini games going on in this. There's the List Goes Talk to the Different Groups games. So that's gonna be kind of fun. And then we have like the internal games. Oops. So I think we'll try and get the Neoban sync going. We'll get the Neoban sync going after this one. And then the Hellraiser one, I need to hit up my friend and be like, okay, what are you doing? He was going to give me a list of the what the I want to hit up one guy, see if I get something going last minute here. But we'll see what we can do. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the game. Initially, you get charges from scans, but I think on a certain date we're gonna take that off and be like, no, the AIs are revolting. You only can get charges from completing syncs. All right, so I think I want to add, because my tea bag's pretty much empty here, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of the syrup. A little bit of the syrup. All right, let's get back at it. Dun 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 dun. I'm the Fraggle Rock. Working for another day. Okay, let's see what we got going on now. So if I hit this button, hopefully it does something. Nope, doesn't do anything. That's a bummer. Oh, because it's still... Oh, okay, so I made the plan. Let's look over the plan here. Underscore sync. Is open on close on success. Fixed overlay. Yeah, this all looks good enough. Let's just see what happens. Auto accept. Oops. Okie dokie. Let's check this. Okay, so where did we end up with this? Okay, let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. Oh, that looks good. Kiosk, the kiosk authentication required. Please fetch the hourly authentication phrase. Ready account. Okay, so what hour is it right now? It is 9. It just turned 9 o'clock. So what is that? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Synthwave. Let's see if Synthwave works this. YNTHWAVE. Synthwave. Submit. Invalid authentication phrase. So 9, 10, 11, 12. That should have worked. Let's try matrix run. TRIXRUN. Matrix run work. So gigabyte. Giga BYTE. Okay, it was gigabyte. That makes no sense. It is 9 o'clock. What is 9 a.m.? 9 p.m. is what? 24 hours. 2100. So it should be number 21. And we were at Synthwave. Let me just try this again. Okay, so it's definitely not right. Let me ask what's going on here. I feel like it's off by 1. PM to be Synthwave, but gigabyte worked. Okay, so that seems like it would work. Okay, so where did it save Crux Industries model? There we go. So let's change this to, I didn't like text medium. I don't know, I was using small text everywhere. There you go. Kiosk authentication. I don't know why this turned those colors. We'll fix that in a bit here. Okay, this should be SYNTHWAVE. Submit. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so now I guess I'll send him a clip of this. Okay, so I'm going to hide my screen real quick, and I'm going to just talk to my friend on the stream. So let me hide my picture here. Get rid of my window here. I should probably make a little button for the webcam, huh? That would make sense. This is this guy? Nope, not that's my other camera. Is it this guy? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is for my buddies at Crux Industries. Let's go to portal. Well, let's log out first. Okay, close this guy. Okay. I'm just going to talk real quick. Hey guys, just wanted to show you how this works real quick. Basically, you'll scan your neoband. When you do, you'll get this window. Still a little work in progress. It'll look a little different, but you can see there's a little box that says Crux Industry. 1 minute ago was the last time I synced. So what you're going to do is you're going to click sync. It's going to give you this modal. It's going to say kiosk authentication required. Please fetch the hourly authentication phase. And then I see it says Murdy account, and I just put my name in because I was like, I'll put my I decided I was gonna be an idiot. I'll be like playing the idiot and left my account information there. So it's T418 admin pass 123, right? So ideally they go to you, they type in T418 admin pass 123. It is right now 9 o'clock, so it should be Synthwave, SYNTHWAVE. Synthwave. This is going to be a touchscreen, and you hit submit, and then you can see it went up to 8 points there. And that's all. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Enjoy. I hope this all works out. It'd be really cool to see you in an event in a few days. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. Anywho, so I just wanted to do that real quick to show those guys how this works. I'll clip that later tonight, and I wonder if there's a clip button. I got to figure out. Where are we at with time? 1:49. I'm going to just write that down real quick. 1 hour and 49 minutes into it is when I am, actually I'll put 1:48, is when I am displaying this for my buddies to see. I'll just clip that. 1:48. So that should be good. I could send it to them later so they get an idea of what it will look like. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's one down. We got the neoband sync. Let's see if the neoband sync works. So we're going to wait here. Neoband sync synchronization Eclipse. Please hold your neoband to the reader until completed. Synchronization complete. Closing automatically. Did that go up? I don't know if that goes up. That didn't go up. Okay, so let's say that's the next thing. So we'll get the neoband sync to go up. And then we'll do the Hellraiser, and then we'll try and end the stream with WCC. It'll be cool if we get all 4 of these to work tonight. And then ideally what I may do is add extra slots for like 2 other people. One of my other friends may do a fun thing where he'll write to it, and then there'll be a virus, and then it may do some goofy stuff on this. It may do some goofy stuff. So that would be the goal. So yeah, that's, so I think that's gonna be the next step, is actually commit this. I do love that now there's a little recap. We're going to commit this, and then also, how do we... Okay, I was hoping there was an easy way to get rid of this little part here. I don't remember how to do that. I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to do that. Oh, you know what? Let me add back in before I forget. Before I forget. Bam! Oops. What happened there? Bam! Nope. I broke something proper. I broke something proper. We want this. We don't want this guy or this guy. There we go. Fixed. I fix. Okay, clean. The issue was twofold. No activity was being recorded. Label new in. Counts were never refreshed. Local refresh. Okay, so now we're saving that. So this is where I wanted to get, where like we'll have different different behaviors. Okay. Oh, someone is messaging me. Okay, so that's good. That is good. Sorry, just checking a few things real quick. Oh, nice. You can freely read from these fields as a way to identify a player. Okie dokie. So I'm kind of thinking this through. Also, I noticed I have 2 errors. Let me see if the errors are hindering our little... No, I guess we're fine. These are all errors I've already seen before. Okay, so sorry I got a little quiet there. I was thinking and reading something. What happened here? Oh, that was a while ago, that's why. Okay, so let's try the wristband again. I think this is good. I think we're finally saving the type of data I want. So neoband sync. And it went up, perfect. So we can see these things go up. Let's see if I can do, oops. Modal, I need to, actually, let's see if there's some tarot cards. Cyberpunk open source tarot cards. Creative Commons. The author marked this model as their own original creation. Is it though? Because I think these are from the game. I don't want to use it from the game. Oh, these are open source. Well, this is a little too much work. A little too much work. Like I would do something with this, but I don't think I have time. Okay, so I'm just kind of thinking, because he was going to give me a list of the last tarot. Okay, so he sent a screenshot somewhere. Let me check what he sent the screenshot. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Hellraiser one, and basically that's a neoban read. And I'm looking for, yeah, here we go. Because what it is, we're looking at Sector 30. For the word Hellraiser. He didn't tell me. So I'm trying to get a list of the fortunes. Okay, I'm still kind of working through this. So I sent this to some friends. Hopefully we're good. This is what we're doing for Neotropolis this year. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, we'll just get it going. We'll just get it going for now. You know, need a model for Hellraiser. H3 and then he does LL. H3 LL Razor. Look like the scanner. And very similar to the neoban scanner, but we are looking specifically for it's not that. What do we want? I had it open and then I closed it. Sector 30. The data at sector 30. Block 120. We need to confirm that it says Hellraiser. There should also be a eliminated should be additional data by a additional data. Should also be additional data by a slash. The second item is a so quiet tonight is a timestamp that I am told needs to be multiplied by 1000 and parsed using the date function. The second is a ID for a text blurb that will be added later. Please use 40 random tarot card readings as a placeholder. We're having ads in a minute, everybody. Hopefully you'll stick around. My ads are usually only 20 seconds, so you just only have to suffer for 20 seconds. And if you're watching me on Kick, you don't get to suffer at all. So thanks for hanging in there. Please use 40 random tarot card readings as a placeholder. The top modal should be similar to should go to modal should have the Hellraiser logo and finish with a log, a date log of the last of all your tarot readings with a close exit button. Should also increase the activity number if there is a new timestamp. Then what is in the log? And what is in the log? Okay, I think that'll work. We're making it happen, guys. Google Cloud. Google Cloud, Google Cloud, Google Cloud. I guess I can bug them real quick. Okay, let's see. Skip interview and plan immediately. Should we use a new Rust target, kind of like how that reads the raw bytes and returns a parse string, or should we reuse existing generic read command if one? It's great. We'll do a new Tory command. Oops. Okay, the card data, how times blurb ID. Same countdown flow. Light. So many answers. Okay, let's see how this goes. So the goal is ba 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 bum 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 ba da bum bum. Let me check the drizzle schema, understand table 2. Okay, let's read this. Values RP fix, parses the timestamp. Hello, read the drizzle table. Let's tell 4. Can we elaborate on the table? Can it not be saved as an action? Activity. So it wants to add a new table just for this game, and it's like, well, no, I'd rather just have it be an activity. So yeah. Exactly. So I want to make a new table. I'm like, no, this is why you got to actually know what you're doing to some degree, right? Because I'm like, just do what the other ones are doing. Ideally, it's all just saved to the activities table. Okay, so what's the new plan here? Okay, so now we'll see how this looks. I'm hopeful that this will just work, like, because I have one wristband that he already wrote to. And then we'll see if I can get NeoNav. It'd be crazy if I get NeoNav to work tonight too. Get all these things done. That'd be kind of wild. Okay, I'll make this nice and big. Oh, it's still working. I'll wait for this to finish. On that note, while we're waiting, I'll have, yeah. I was like, okay, looks like it's still working. I'm gonna get some more tea. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, everybody. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. We're making progress. I'm gonna make this nice and big for you guys to watch, though. Okie dokie. Alright, I am back, my dudes. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting. kind of a chill. We're getting a lot done. We're getting a lot done. But it's a pretty chill stream today. Okay. So where are we at? So I think we'll get all our integrations done. Hopefully we'll get, I don't know if we're going to finish the Neo Nav tonight. We'll see. Ideally it just pings. I think maybe all we do is just ping Neo Nav and see if we could pull the user data. I don't know if we're going to do the profile picture or not, but we will see. We will see. Hellraiser mode, like that Hellraiser mode. Boop doop doo. Boop doop doo. Boop doop doo. Boop boo. Boop doop doo. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Boop doop doo. It's coming along. I'm really surprised that I haven't run out of tokens. Okay, so it says it's complete. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Where is my wristband? Where is the oh, scan the wristband. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna make this bigger. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. We hit sync. Nothing happens. Why didn't the Hellraiser button? Okay. Did it not write anything? The full plan is complete. Okay. Sync button. I'm not seeing the modal when I click the sync button. I think the hacky code, the hacker name kind of screwed it up. I think the hacker name kind of screwed it up. Someone just messaged me. I mean, export route. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. Ah, there he is. Okay, let's try this now. Already logged in. Let's see if sync works. Sync does not work. I'm gonna open close it. I don't trust that. I don't trust that no more. Okay, so we got let's try this again. Sync. There we go. Hellraiser prefix not found. That was the right wristband. Something is wrong. I know. It's been saying. Sorry, I'm just typing out a message here. Typing out a message. Okay, so it's going to try and look for the whole thing now. Let's give this a go. It says I need to look at the console though. So let's give this a go. Give this a go. So we're going to scan. And then we're going to click sync. We'll hold it up to the wristband. I'm not seeing. I'm confused. I'm confused. Let's close this guy. It's not letting me close out of the screen now. Toggle kiosk mode. Risk complete. Okay, this will scan every sector. Oh, you know what? Did it go here? Yeah, I did not see. Let me close this guy too. I don't know if we need both of those open. Scan card for string. This will scan every sector of those. Alternatively, you can get. Okay. You want me to also add a temporary bounding UI trigger scan, or is a dev console approach? Dev console approach is fine, but I did not see the message in console. Oh, we gotta rebuild. There is our limit. We're almost at the limit, guys. We're almost at the limit. And then we'll probably go play video games for a bit after that. So let's give this a go. I don't know why that's blue now. Sync. 2, 1. Okay. Let's check our console data. I don't see the console data there. Let's check here. Yeah, I'm not seeing console data anywhere. What's the Windows Open? Open Dev Console. Okay, so it's having me do some crazy stuff. I thought I was just gonna do it. I think I have to close this guy and try this again. Okay, so I think we're doing some weird. It's being weird right now, but that's fine. Because I think because of the rust, it wants to know if it's doing it correctly. So we'll go there. We're gonna have to open up the console, right? And then we're gonna. It's gonna be a little weird here. I can't tell what's going on. Hold on. We hit the sync button. Scan the wristband. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It says invalid data. And then down here, I think we have to paste in the command. It gave us like some commands it wants us to do. The correct syntax is this: Control C, Control V. But like I don't see it typing anything here. Let's just add. I don't think the way that it was asking me to do it is going to work. So let's try it this way. So we'll try this one more time, but we're probably going to hit our limit pretty soon. Probably going to hit our limit pretty soon. Yep, we hit our limit. So that's a bummer. We gotta wait till 1 a.m. So I guess we're done for now. Guess we're done. We did get pretty far. What I might do. Let's see if I can figure out the NeoNav stuff here. Let's go to GitHub. Client. We want to look at NeoNav team. See if I can see the backend. Oh, I can actually see the damn backend. Okay. Wallet, chat, factions, locations. There's a lot of locations. Factions. Where's activities? Wasn't there an activity? Chat channels, wallet, user auth. Does this even work the way I think it works? List channels, factions, list user factions, set status, set hidden. New friend. Get set statuses. What do we got going on? Get statuses. All non-hidden statuses applied for user. If user is omitted, it matches you. Someone else will return public status of this person. Get status. I don't need to get set status. Then returns a code. User in the URI is a 10-digit invalid target. Default serial omitted verifies user's token process status returns code. Whatever happened to this? Did we make swaggers for these? New friend, identify. Set status. Post API user status as user. Access token. Does it say anywhere in here? I'll just hit him up real quick. So I think, where are we at with time? Well, it's almost 10 o'clock. I think we'll cut the stream short for tonight. I think we're pretty solid. Getting pretty tired, and I need to do some. Right now, I just got into like research mode. I'm trying to like read through. So that's gonna be pretty boring. So I think we're done for now. I may do some hightail. What's today? Tuesday. So yeah, the next time I'm going to stream is going to be Thursday, and again, it's probably going to be more coding. To be honest, I may do a little bit of stuff on Wednesday, but we'll see. We will see, and I'll see you guys around. So take care, everybody, and thanks for joining me on this digital adventure. Hopefully, we'll get this done because we only have till this weekend to get it all done. So it's just like, let's see what happens, right? Okay, cool. Bye, everybody. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. Have a good night.